We head up into Canada for round number 5 of 20 of the 2019 Sunoco Elite Series season, one of probably the most important races of the season, as owners' points will lock after today as we head into the European Tour next week. So a lot of people really struggling and really pushing themselves here today to try and get themselves in owners' points going onwards for the rest of the 2019 season. It's a Maverick Wolf Racing front row lockout here today. Paul Jackson takes his 13th career pole position, which is most all time of any driver, with his teammate Cordell Paulson on the outside. It's a champion's front row. Vladimir Petrov, the points leader, alongside Scott Roush, the reigning winner at this track on row 2. William Duncan and Max Anderson take out row 3. Two very strong drivers who could both win this race. Anderson already has a win at a road course this year, coming back at Golden State. Norman Rahal and Aiden Shepard take out row 4. And Alex Benyako, who has 2 pole positions on the year, starting in the top 10. And Carson Bowers take out row 5 to put a very, very strong top 10 to start this race. Looking back, your hometown hero, Sean Angel, down in 13th. Could be a threat to win this race if he can really start moving at the start. Bobo Jones, the Red Stallion Racing driver, was somehow able to qualify in the top 20. Really giving a lot of hope for him. Few people making their first starts today. Mark Nutt, the British driver who's been driving for Stone Ocean the last few years, down in lights, will make his first start of the season for Travis Ultra Autosport in 71. Same car that Shock's driving in. Tristan Wilhoit will be making his first start of the season in the 49. And Dak Jovic returns to the Elite Series after a little bit of a hiatus for him. We thought he was retiring, but he got the call from Southeast Motorsports to drive alongside Pericles, his former teammate at Scott Ganassi Racing in the 04, and he took the deal. He'll be driving in a few races this year, so Jovic making his first start here today. 3 people go to the rear: Alexander Rowe, Vince Freeze, and Priya McShane. Rowe had a tire go down. McShane and Freeze both had engine blowouts earlier this weekend, so a lot of people worried about that. Philip Scott made a mistake back in qualifying as well. He qualified dead last to move up 3 spots as the other 3 will line up at the rear. But we're going to head it down to take the green flag here at Road Gatineau, the final race of the A1 Tour. Cars are fired up and ready to go. It's Paul Jackson who will lead it down to the green flag here, the final race of the first American Tour. Green flag is in the air in Canada. Oh, Shepard, where are you going? Shepard! What the hell was that? That was such a risky dive bomb. But Petrov gets the jump on the field. Actually, Pontiac got a big jump on the field there. Jackson, though, will keep second, as Duncan trying to fend off Rahal. Yeah, Shepard, there was no way that was going to work with how late you were diving. That was so incredibly risky. Now, we head into the hairpin for the first time. Duncan going to re-challenge the 1 after he got a good run on the outside. But Duncan says otherwise. He'll keep that pressure on the 1. Oh, they almost went 3 wide into the chicane. You don't want to go 3 wide into the chicane. That's a terrible idea. You barely want to go 2 wide into the chicane, let alone 3 wide. As we now file through out of the chicane and up the hill, the huge back straight. As it's Petrov over Jackson, while Duncan, Rahal, Paulson, and Roush all fight for 3rd. Duncan continuing to try to keep the pressure on Rahal, but Rahal is just so good at getting the momentum shot out of this corner like a cannon. Down the hill. For the first time, Duncan's not going to have a good run through here. Yeah. Oh, Roush pushes him off the track. Duncan can't be happy with Roush after that. Roush pushes the 4 off the track, and Duncan will immediately challenge back. Yeah, Duncan cannot be happy with a 38 after that maneuver. But Roush will get the spot. That's not illegal. Despite how controversial that might be. Petrov will lead it down to the end of lap 1, but Jackson has closed that gap back down. Getting ready to possibly challenge again. To get the lead back. But Petrov leads the first. Yeah, Jackson's tighter. Much better line through there. Oh, Duncan is riding the back of the 38 now. Duncan, normally a very docile driver unless you've messed with him, and then he gets mad. It's happened a few times in the past. It happened with Finn Guy, his own teammate a few years ago. It happened with Anderson last year at La Colina after Anderson rigged the race for his teammate. And I think Duncan might not be very happy with a 38 right now. Jackson and Petrov do battle up the hill. Here we go. Seems that Jackson's attempt is not going to work. His first attempt, but he'll slip in behind. Get the power down and possibly cross over here. Nope. Not going to get there. He continues to put pressure on the 77. Oh, right on him. Petrov on the curb. A good fight early. And he insists Scott and Halleck are involved in an incident. First, let's make sure nothing's happening here. Oh, it might. Petrov makes a mistake. He's right there. Jackson is right there. Oh, taps him out of the way. Jackson's back on him. This is a good battle at the start of this race. Jackson not giving up without a fight. Keep it on the outside. You'll have the advantage through here. Gets the power down out of the last corner, and Jackson will lead it back. Yes, he will. And yeah, Scott is out of the race. But this battle's probably not over. We gotta keep an eye on this. It's not. Petrov challenges back and takes it back. Wow. Oh, Jackson! Nope, it's not over! Oh my god, they keep pushing. They are pushing each other to their limits. The fact that Petrov, a rookie, can fight this hard with a champion is huge for him. Oh, it seems Rowe may have gotten a piece of that incident as well. He's in for damage. And so is Griffin. Jackson will now dive it down the inside. Petrov bumps him. They touch! They touch! Off the track! Wow! Petrov off the surface and into the wall! They battled too hard! Wow! That was awesome! And Paulson takes the lead from it. First, let's go see what happened to Scott and Halleck. We need to check out everything that just happened. Yeah, this wasn't really anyone's fault, as Freeze, Halleck, and Scott were battling 3 wide into the chicane. They're really, yeah, when you go 3 wide into that chicane, there's really not much you can do. And Halleck and Scott didn't actually get too much damage, but they'd get beached. Bad luck for the 80 and 74, but this means something else happened between Halleck, or between Rowe and Griffin. There would be, as instead of being Baranowski's that causes a teammate trouble, it's Fuller that causes Baranowski's trouble. Going to the 41, big hit into the wall, and that's where Rowe would get a hit. Brock would get a hit. Windhelm, major wreck at the back of the field. Many people involved. Connor's involved. Brock's done. Griffin's got big damage. And that's a big incident early. Bad luck for all of them involved. But one more thing we need to check out. And that would be this. As Paul Jackson and Vladimir Petrov battling for the lead would come into the hairpin. They would get just a little too close to each other. Petrov would try to turn down, keep it tight. It wouldn't work. And he would tap the 10. Off the track they would go. And off into the sand, into the barrier, would go the 77. As the battle for the lead would overboil. And Petrov goes from the battling for the lead to off near the back of the pack. Wouldn't really say bad luck here, though, because he kind of had it coming. He pushed that way too hard. Come down Jackson is not done with Paulson, though. He wants his lead back. Oh, mistake out of the 83. This is the same situation as last time. Don't push your teammate. Nope, this time he backs off. Okay. There is some level of respect between Paulson and Jackson, unlike between Jackson and Monaco. So, Jackson will back off the 83. Not going to push the issue too hard. Oh, it seems Duncan may have made a mistake in the chicane because Shepard is right there. But bad line through there will let Duncan keep the 6th position as we continue on to lap 4. Very incident-prone first few laps, but we expect it to calm down. If not, then it doesn't, but we'll have to see about that as we continue on. Jackson back pressuring the 83. Roush pressures the 1 as well. While Duncan continues to try to defend. Contact between the 1 and the 38. And Rahal will protect his inside. A crossover from the 10. Still keeping it clean, though, as they go up the hill. These two are battling actually pretty respectably. Keeping it off each other, just battling to battle. Paulson is the fastest car of the race, so Jackson's going to have to really push it here. Brake late. Yep, they keep it off each other. This is not like a Petrov and Jackson situation. They are not going to push each other too hard. Very respectable battle out of Jackson and Paulson. Jackson takes the lead back. Has gotten through the 83. He can begin to go after Jackson. He is the fastest driver of the race by half a second. My God, Roush. I mean, what do you expect? He won this race last year in an amazing battle with Brock, who is out of the race now. So he's got to try to defend this win. And I think he very well could. Petrov continuing to move. I don't know how he's moving with that damage. It's incredible. Incredible performance out of the 77 so far. He has way too much time to make up, though, and he's still got to fix that damage when he pits. So resistance is futile at this point, but he's given it his all. Seems that Duncan has gotten the 34 off of him, and he's starting to go back after the 17. It's been a great race thus far, and it seems like it's going to get more exciting as Roush may begin closing down on the 10 soon. Roush versus Jackson. This should be interesting. But that's not a very good lap because he had to spend time getting through. He's still faster. My God. But Rahal is your fastest car as of now, I believe. Yes, he is. So it is Roman Rahal who is your fastest. Oh, contact from the 83 on the 38. He'll push it down the inside. He doesn't want to give Roush a chance to catch up to the 10. Trying to be a good teammate here, trying to push Roush, keep him battling to let Jackson get away. Because I think they know at this point that Roush is faster than the 10. I think the whole team knows. So they need to keep him at bay, and they will continue to try. Paulson, back down the inside, pushes him into the curb. Oh, Paulson is giving it his all to keep the 38 at bay. This is the first time we've seen Maverick actually work together here. Paulson trying to keep Roush away from the 10, and it'll work. Paulson back into second. But Roush is just too fast. He'll catch back up in an instant. He'll pass and catch up to Jackson. If he can just get away from the 83, it's going to be all over. Look back through Bobo Jones on Shane Vincent. No, actually, Shane Vincent on Bobo Jones. Other way around. Vincent is trying to get through Jones. Sweeping around the outside. A good run down the inside. Should be able to get it here. And he will. Shane Vincent up into 13th. He already got the move on Ray. So Vincent is moving through the pack as well. Oh, Duncan was close. Nope. He's way off. And that's that. Roush continues to stay close, but the 10 is leaving. Your pole sitter is beginning to leave these people behind as Paulson just trying to fend off the 38, trying to keep Maverick in a 1-2. Is there a possibility of a 1-2-3? Where is Monaco? No. There's no possibility of a 1-2-3 right now, but I guess I'll try to go for a 1-2. But Roush continues to just keep the pressure on. Down the inside again. Yeah, Roush is faster. He just is. Oh, there might have been an incident there. See anyone who's lacking behind. I'm going to see. It seems like it might have been a minor spin. And Roush. Oh, Paulson comes back. He's not giving up. He's trying his hardest to keep Roush at bay. Roush is just quicker. He's just faster. No one else is in the 217s, though, like Jackson is. Jackson's the fastest car right now. Paulson will continue to keep Roush behind him. Roush has got to be getting frustrated with the 83. While Rahal now closing up on the both of them. Oh, Shepard back on the 4. He looked like He looked like Duncan had gotten rid of the 34, but nope. There's Shepard, and he's got the spot. Roush now has to deal with Rahal. Everyone trying to keep the 38 down. No one wants Roush to have clean air. But Roush is so fast. He's so good around this track. The reigning champion battling with Roush for third. Everyone doing their best to keep Roush away. And I think Rahal's actually going to get the advantage here. Yes, he will. And Rahal's into third. A Ditech in third. That's incredible. For all this battling, though, Jackson is getting away. 217. Oh, yeah, he's kicking up his pace again. Shepard is second fastest car on track currently. So that's why he caught up to Duncan so quick. It's not because Duncan's slow, it's because Shepard's fast. Yeah, this was just a rookie mistake out of the 29 as he battled with the 63 into the chicane and would just, yeah, do that. Get loose, come back out on track into the 40 and get hit by the 04. It would send them both off into the into the dirt where they would get, yeah, basically screwed for the rest of the race. Their races are pretty much done. They probably will get back out on track, but actually they did get back on track. We saw that, but bad luck for the 04. 29, rookie mistake. He'll have to learn from that. But as we continue on to lap 8. Coming on to lap 9 next time around. Pit stop's going to happen around lap 12. It's Jackson, Paulson, Rahal, Roush, Benyako, Shepard, Duncan, Anderson, Nutt, and Wolstein von Schaper rounds out your top 10. As it is a 12-car breakaway from the rest of the field. Which then follows, you know, Vincent Jones, which very, very nice out of him in a top 15. He's got to carry Brett Stallion on his back, and he's doing so. Good job. Everyone else conserved and is now starting to use it near the end of the run. Roush used everything he had to get up to the front again, and yeah, that's going to cost him. There is Benyako now. Trying to push his way into this fight. Can he cross over? No, he can't. Yeah, Duncan's keeping Anderson at bay pretty well. Mainly because Anderson has to keep Nutt at bay, so he's not really worried about getting up to Duncan. And yep, there is Downey. After that damage he got in that incident with Jovic. Yeah, so he's going to have to come in. Jovic and Ryback, that's who it was. He'll have to come in and get repaired as well. But, oh, Shepard, don't do that! That's your teammate! Shepard, stop! No! What are you doing? My God, will you stop? Please? That was your teammate. You could have wrecked both of you. And, yep, Downey's out of the pits now. Downey did meet the Delta, though. Maybe that's what he was waiting for. Waited an extra lap to pit to make sure he can make it to the end on fuel. He would take right sides, 1 can of fuel, and damage repairs. Trying to make it to the end now. And here comes Benyako and Shepard now. But Benyako doesn't have the preferred line. This could go wrong. Here we come. Benyako's really going to have to hook it in if he wants. Oh, and he did! Usually you can't make that work. But he did. He made that work very well. And Benyako will take the spot. Usually you cannot make a move through their work. It just doesn't happen, but he is. He's... Oh, no, but Shepard's coming back. Hold on. Duncan now on the 38. Yeah, Roush lost everything. All of his pace is gone. It's all gone. He dropped from a possible winning position all the way down, fighting for 6th. He'll have to change his setup. Very good short run car, it seems, but terrible long run car. Oh, Jackson! That's a massive undercut! Ooh! That's spicy! That is a major undercut out of the 10. Yep. That is scheduled. The Delta's there. He can do this. There's no reason why he can't. But that is about a 2-lap undercut by the 10 car. And he's out. So now, are they going to respond a lap early to normal pit? Yep. You got to respond. You got to respond. You cannot let him get away with this. Shepard going to overcut. Schaefer. Actually, Trailblazer going to overcut. Angel into the wall. Oh, Rowe causes an incident. Yeah, it's a good thing they chose to pit then. People off into the grass trying to keep away from this incident. Shane Vincent and Sean Angel are out. They're done. These guys gotta be very happy that they pit when they did. 4 tires and fuel, expected call. No reason to not go 4 tires and fuel. Simultaneous pit exit. Nice. And Duncan jumps Benyako. Very good pit out of the 4. He's been mad at his pit crew lately because they've let him down. They didn't let him down this time. Oh! Did Rowe hit Paulson? Oh, Benyako! Taps the 47. Rowe just trying to get around the track. He's just limping. Jackson's the leader over Rahal. Did Paulson hit Rowe? Yes, he did. Coming into the first corner, he would just get a little too close and would just spin him out, and that costed him the lead. It would give Rahal the lead for a moment before Jackson would pounce. The undercut with warmer tires, and he'd just cruise past the 1, and Jackson's back to the lead. What an eventful pit stop. And look at Bobo! What? We're missing some people. Oh yeah, people are still out on track. Duh. I'm like, who are we missing? We're missing the people who are not pitting yet. Although these people have some time to make up because they had to avoid that incident. So it's going to take a bit to be able to get into a decent position. Shepard was ahead of it, so he's fine. Everyone else, on the other hand, is going to have to... Well, actually, no, Schaefer was ahead of it too, and so was Anderson. Everyone else is going to have to worry about it. Actually, Nutt was involved, and so was Bowers. This has been an eventful race thus far, but here we come. This is when the pit delta was expected. And now Shepard is in. Schaefer is in. Anderson's in. Mark Nutt is in. Bowers is in. Monaco's in. Petrov's going to have to repair that damage from that initial incident with Jackson. Everyone's coming in. Where is he? There's the 10. There's the 1, the 83, and the 4. And it's Benyako who rounds out the provisional top 5. But I expect Shepard to play a part in this. Here comes Shepard. You already got 2 tires changed. We're listening for Jackson. There he is. You can hear him. Jackson's through. Oh, Shepard versus Rahal on the exit. Rahal's got it. Paulson, no. Duncan versus Schaefer. Schaefer got a good pit too. So Duncan will drop to 7th. Still not bad for him. Everyone coming out of the pits. Obviously, Petrov about 5 seconds slower. Everyone files out. Rowe still trying to get to the pits. Come on, Rowe. You can do it. Up the hill, and it is Jackson, Rahal, Shepard, and Paulson fight for 3rd. Schaefer and Duncan fight for 5th. But can anyone challenge the 10? Paul Jackson. He lost the lead for a moment. And now he's got it back. He ran for a little bit while these guys were warming up. Now that they're warmed up, what now? Who will be the person to beat? Halleck back in? 3rd pit stop this race. Unfortunate. Definitely been an eventful one. That is for damn sure. There is only 30 cars left in this race. There is Jackson out front. These guys need to start kicking their pace up if they want to catch up to the 10. Is there any lappers that could play any factors? No. The next car up the track is the 88, who's in the chicane. No, Jackson's track is completely clear. That's not going to be an issue. I think as long as Jackson just stays consistent, he's got this. I don't think anyone has the speed to catch. Roush doesn't look like he's going to be able to defend his win here. Unfortunate. Here we go. Are they catching? No. They lost again. Some of them lost. Duncan and Shepard are gaining. Paulson and Rahal are losing. About... how much was it out of Duncan? 0.8 a lap. He wouldn't catch. Even at 0.8 a lap, he wouldn't catch. He would need Jackson to make some sort of huge mistake. Ooh, Anderson on the 17. And he'll get it. Will Benyako have a re-challenge here, though, in the hairpin? Good day thus far for Shock Allison. The day they needed, but nope. Roush instead will challenge. Huge dive from the 38. And I think he'll be able to take it from the 17 if he can just hold it. We can get a Duncan-esque type move through here, the chicane. Oh, it's weird wording. No one can get that as perfect as Duncan has. And Benyako will be able to take it back. Here comes Shepard on the 83. He'll have to swing it around the outside here. Oh, Paulson tries to shut the door. He can't. And Shepard's got the good line through the chicane. He'll get this. Or, the S's. Chicane's the midpoint of the track. This is the S's. The S's they go. Oh, Paulson keeps it close. Hits the curb. Yeah. And there goes Shepard. Shepard up into 3rd. He has played it risky today, but it has worked out in his favor. Now Duncan is beginning to close up on the 83. Nah, I think Jackson's got this. Unless that massive undercut comes back to haunt him and he has to pit at the end. But I don't think he's pushing that hard right now. No, 218.8. He's not. Doesn't seem to be pushing too hard. Shepard is so fast. Down the inside of Rahal. Here we go. Now the battle's between the 1 and the 34 for 2nd. Duncan is closing up to the 83. Crossover? Crossover? Yes, it is. Oh, can't get there just yet. He'll try up the hill. Yeah, he's got him on the rear end now. And I think Duncan's doing the same to Paulson. Schaefer is fast as well. 2:18.8 compared to 2:17.9. Oh, it's close. He may possibly, in a very small chance, be able to have some kind of say in this race if he can get through Ray Hall. Duncan has gotten through Paulson. And now he can start going after the 34 and the 1. This fight for second could become the battle for the win if Jackson somehow can't make it. That would only come in the event that he's pushing way too hard. Schaefer made up 1.4 seconds on Jackson last time around. Or 1.3, sorry. Schaefer is blazing fast. 2:17.5 is his fastest lap of the race. And the 4th fastest lap of the race overall. Rahal continues to defend. He's doing a much better job. Oh, Shepard, big mistake. Here comes the 4. Contact. Little bit of contact. Small tap. Nothing major. Paulson maybe going to try and re-challenge. Nope. This battling is just letting Jackson run. 4 to go next time around. For the 10. There is Jackson over Rahal. And Shepard now right there. Oh, he's right there now. This is it. This is where Rahal's going to have to defend. Can he defend? Are we going to see a tap? No. Are we going to see a dump out of the 34? Oh my God, Shepard. Rahal forced onto pit lane. He is very mad over the radio. Yeah, Shepard. You're going to have to answer for that one. You are going to have to answer for that. You just dumped the one into pit lane. Rahal is very, very mad over the radio. He's livid. Duncan will get second from it. But at what cost for Pontiac? Oh, that's devastating for Rahal. Who's that give a top 10 to, though? Monaco. Monaco will get into the top 10 at the end. So good day for Maverick. Why did I forget their name? The best team in the sport. Yeah, he's out of the pits now, but there is going to be a very, very heated conversation post-race between Shepard and Rahal. He has got to be mad. 4 seconds and 3 laps. No, there's no way. Jackson's got this in the bag unless he makes a huge mistake. He would have to make a detrimental mistake for any chance of Duncan catching up. But Duncan is second, and that is just a great day for the 4 if he can hold on. Shepard now being challenged by the 83. Oh, Shepard's trying to block now. He's trying to keep a podium, but he won't keep a podium anyway because stewards are probably going to take that away. Shepard, big mistake. Schaefer! Whoa, right around both of them. Up into third. Look at Wolfstein. This is the side of Wolfstein we expect to see. Very fast, especially at a road course. But here he comes. Jackson. Seems like he's going to be able to take it away here. His first win of the year. 2 laps to go for Paul Jackson. Duncan now just trying to defend from the 7, trying to keep second away from Schaefer. He knows he's safe in a podium because Shepard is, well, getting penalized and Paulson's being held up by him. Tires for the 88 again. The 88 changes their tires again. Oh, big mistake out of Schaefer. That should be the nail in the coffin for the 4 getting second. But here he comes. Jackson will join an elite group of people with 7 career wins to his name. Trying to catch up to Anderson. Yep, and there it is. In the bag. White flag in the air for Paul Jackson and Maverick Wolf trying to bring it home. Duncan could only gain 1/10 last time around. It's over. Too little, too late for these guys to catch up and win. Duncan will just have to deal because there is no lappers even close to the 10. So it is all over. Jackson looking for career win number 7 here at Gatineau. It's been a little while since he's won a road course. That would be Gravis City in Latvia back in 2014. Was his last road course win? 86 reporting damage. Possibly dumped onto pit lane. It's been a few years. 5 years since his last win at a roadie. And he'll come in here today and bring one home for Maverick. He says he's been practicing his road course racing in the off season. And he'll prove it here today, up the hill the final time. Duncan, Schaefer's starting to close it back down. We could see a battle right at the end. But up the hill one more time. As we're about to come down the hill. Game, set, match. There's no way he can throw it away now. No way. Duncan continues to try to defend from Schaefer. Think he's got it. Down the hill one more time. Into the S's. Any mistake? Not at all. Easy peasy for the 10. From pole to leading the most laps to winning the race, it will be a perfect race. A perfect weekend for the 10. Putting him right into this championship fight. Jackson trying to go for 2 titles this year. This could be his chance. And through the last corner, Paul Jackson will take his 7th career win, his first of the year, and he wins in Canada. It's a perfect weekend for the 10. Duncan comes home 2nd, Schaefer 3rd, and I think it'll be Paulson 4th and Anderson to round out the top 5 because Shepard will have to hear from the stewards after dumping Ray Hall a few laps ago. Congratulations to Paul Jackson. Schaefer and Duncan exchange a few words, it seems. Although they had a respectable battle, no contact, so I'm guessing it's just words of encouragement between the two. Because they got to be very happy with their performances. Duncan came into this weekend saying he needed a good day. And that's exactly what he got. But the guy who got the best day is this man. Paul Jackson, the 2017 champion, will bring home a win in Gatineau to go into the European Tour next week in La Colina. It's expected to be a good one. But it's a good day here for the 10. And Bobo Jones will round out the top 10. Was the 71 dumped into pit? So coming to the flag, Nutt would run out of fuel and would coast it through pit lane. Obviously doing this just to not disturb anyone else by being slow. And then it would just end with a battle to the line between Benyako and Monaco. Where is Jones? Jones was behind Thaber. He would not get the top 10. Poor Jones. It's what he wanted, man. Should have given it to him. But a battle to the line between Benyako and Monaco would give Monaco 8th, meaning it's a 1-5-8 40th for Maverick. Congratulations to Paul Jackson taking the win here today. Let's go look at your finishing results. And so Paul Jackson takes the win around here today at Road Gatineau. Duncan in 2nd, Schaefer 3rd. I think that's a career best performance for Wolfstein von Schaefer. So very good. That's his first career podium. Shepard in 4th, Paulson 5th, Anderson 6th, Roush 7th, Monaco 8th, Benyako 9th, and Tyler Thaber rounds out your top 10. Actually, with Shepard's disqualification, possibly, maybe, question mark. We'll have to go to the steward's office on that. Jones would get a top 10 because he passed Nutt before the line. So, Red Stallion may have just gotten a top 10. That's something to think about. Obviously, if Shepard gets hit, it would be, the normal procedure would be to put him below the person he dumped, so it would be putting him down to 24th and Rail up to 23rd. But we're just going to have to see what the stewards decide on that when the time comes. Congratulations to Paul Jackson taking the win. Next time, we're heading out to La Colina, Malaga, Spain, for what is expected to be the most chaotic race of the season, because it's La Colina. Of course it is going to be the most chaotic of the year. Last year it was won by Cordell Paulson, and it was the race that was the most controversial last year after Anderson basically rigged the race in his teammates' favor and got his license taken away. So Anderson returning to that track. Oh boy. Congratulations to Paul Jackson once more, and we will see you all as we head to the European Tour next time. Ciao.